weak side, and they want to get up the floor on the offensive end and attack the basket before this defense of the Clippers is set, as opposed to those dunks.
Early offense, as they say, to Griffin, and wow, it's spun home, and he'll get one more at the line.
Thad just wasn't able to finish the layup.
P.S. These are two of the higher scoring teams in the NBA. Green's going to try it again, and he finally connects. All told,
if you ever listen to him, he's always in his guys' ears, pumping them up, talking to him, yelling at them, screaming at them, and they react.
Boy, DeAndre Jordan, that wasn't easy, and it was with his right, and he shoots it with his right. They double up on Griffin. Now they swing it for Dudley. Good defense here by the Sixers. Finally, it is a Paul three, and down it goes for Chris Paul. And actually not shooting as well as he normally does, and in fact just 30% from beyond the arc. The collision there between Dudley and Thaddeus Young, and Chris Dudley, or Jared Dudley, the 7-year veteran, is called for the personal foul.
Well, with the Sixers packing the defensive in the lane, their defense in the lane
is Tony Roten, and keep in mind you're down a point guard now. Once again, no Michael Carter-Williams. Roten's second personal foul, so the rookie Lorenzo Brown is on here. And Spencer Hawes goes to the bench.
Broke Magic Johnson's record. This guy's a whiz with the basketball, as illustrated.
Chris Paul has been, well, he's been Chris Paul here in the first quarter.
And that's saying a lot. This guy, he's the best point guard in the league, Mark. There's not too many ways you can say it. He's always competing, making guys around him better. Look at him directing traffic, the dime right on the money to Blake Griffin, where all he has to do is catch and score.
The Sixers, down by as many as 12 a few moments ago, have ripped off 9 unanswered. Young and Orton both keeping it alive. Paul finally has it for the Clippers. Chris Paul, and he sensed the contact coming, got it. This would be Griffin. This is Paul, and Turner is in charge of him. Griffin again with the jump shot, and that's been Roten in charge of Chris Paul. Dudley dips in and strokes two, and you know, Chris Paul, the shot clock running down, and he's just so calm, and he knows where everybody is.
Absolutely, he knows what this offense is capable of and where guys are, but too many times the Sixers, in that case it was Tony Roten, they get hit and they try to sell a foul on the screen, and when it doesn't get called, it puts the other 4 defenders in a bind, which ultimately ends up in an open shot.
Largest lead. Dudley, it is for 3, and down it goes, and the Clippers. That is Green, it is for 3. Wouldn't you figure a 19% three-point shooter would end in 0 for 13 for the Sixers from beyond, and there it is, Lob City.
Rebounder, and the offense was extra.
Hollis Thompson, all 5 of his points from the strike. Chris Paul, yes, he's got 11 assists, but he'll get his. He averages just over 18.
Well, we like to keep the bear in the ice chest. And DeAndre Jordan slams home 2 after he takes the easy pass lane to the rim through the Sixers defense.
Young pinned to the bench with 5 personal fouls. Chris Paul getting the roll.
A lot of guts getting back in this one.
Paul on the loose.
See, one thing the Sixers do, like they've changed the defense on that deep pick and roll. Chris Paul, he's a guy that you got to change the looks up. Whoa.
Finally, the Clippers secure it on the turnover. Chris Paul, and a Sixer goes flying there. That was Lorenzo Brown, and Paul just calmly. 1:10 to play, 3rd quarter. Paul again, and he's saying to the rookie, it's my turn.
Now, I know it's Chris Paul, and even if you do make this adjustment, he'll probably find a weakness in it. But you got to shrink the floor. You cannot leave Lorenzo Brown out there on an island. Everybody, the other 4 players stood close to their men. Take a look at this. Chris Paul's by himself. I mean, if you leave any player, especially a great player like Chris Paul, out there with that much room to operate, he's going to make you pay. You got to shrink the floor, put your arms out, get wide, make the floor look crowded so as to dissuade them from driving.
Make them see eyes, as they say.
Absolutely.
Turner again forcing the issue on Willie Green. Griffin nearly threw it away. Dudley with a 2-on-1, and Turner at his back turned to the play.
Way too much going on. You got 3 minutes to play, and you got a chance to win this game. Leave him alone.
Paul for 3. That's big. Chris Paul with Jamal Crawford back in the game to set up with Griffin, and that's a bread and butter play for them. Yeah, the Clippers out of the timeout in no particular hurry, holding 7. Chris Paul got it done.